Attracting abundance is not as hard as you think, but it's also not riding your unicorn to God's bank and expecting that you're going to be rich overnight. So in this video, we're going to talk about 7 tips that you can use to genuinely attract and align with the abundance that you desire and deserve. What's up, beautiful? It's Lisa Roulette, and I'm here to help you heal, navigate your ascension journey, and create a life you love. And let me be the first to remind you that abundance is your birthright. Say it with me. Abundance is my birthright. If you really mean it, type it in the comments below and let the universe know, because you are no less deserving of anyone else of abundance, and no one else is less deserving than you of abundance. Abundance is our birthright, but we do have to do a couple of things to let the universe know that we're ready to receive abundance. So tip number 1 is to release resistance. Now, I know you've heard this before, but what is resistance? Well, resistance is typically wounded beliefs and what we call cognitive biases or distortions. Wounded beliefs and cognitive biases and distortions cause what we call automatic negative thinking. And when we clear or heal wounded beliefs and the cognitive biases / distortions, what ends up happening is we flipped our automatic thoughts from negative to positive, whereby we start to inform the universe that we're ready to receive abundance. Tip number 2, know why you want that abundance. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, I know exactly why I want abundance, but I bet you don't really have the real why. You need the real why, because when you know why, you draw an emotional connection to that abundance. And knowing your why is the impact and the power that your subconscious needs to start steering you toward that abundance. So for instance, if you're trying to attract abundance and your why is that you want to leave your job or you want to quit your job, if your subconscious says, you know what, we need that job for safety, for stability, and for survival, the subconscious is like a steam engine, and it's just going to keep plowing toward the safety and stability that the job provides you. So you want to get deep down into your why so that the subconscious can say, oh, okay, now I see why we need to steer in the other direction toward the abundance that we desire and deserve. Tip number 3, know where your money awareness is. Remember, you're a conscious creator, which means you use your consciousness to create. And your consciousness is divinely designed almost like a filing system. Your consciousness or your centers of consciousness are otherwise known as the chakras. And if you don't know where your money awareness is stored, it's hard to work with that consciousness center or that center of consciousness. And so your money awareness is stored in the root chakra. The root chakra is where your money awareness is. And it is largely responsible for safety, stability, and survival. So just like knowing your why, you need to look into that root chakra, feel into that root chakra, and ask yourself, do I feel safe? Do I feel stable? And do I feel as though I'm thriving? When you feel safe, stable, and as if you're thriving, the root chakra is really healthy. But if you feel anything of the opposite, the root chakra probably isn't super healthy, and it's probably not working optimally, which means that money isn't going to have a foundation upon which to land in your experience. The root is your ground, aka your foundation. So if you haven't already worked with your root chakra, make sure you head to the description of the video below, where I know I have at least one Reiki attunement, if not another root chakra meditation, particularly as it pertains to manifesting abundance or money. Tip number 4, learn about the energy of money. The energy of money has 2 qualities. The first is that it's currency, so it likes to flow. It likes to move from one place to another. So if you're always holding onto money really tight, if you're always scrimping and saving, and you're always worrying about money, or if you're really against letting it go, like you don't want to pay a bill, or you just feel like money is so hard all the time, it's not going to feel safe with you. It's not going to feel like you are somewhere that it can be, because you're never going to want to let it go. Now, the other energetic quality of money is that it likes to grow. So if you're not growing your money, you want to start to consider ways that you can grow your money. Tip number 5, learn about what money really is. I'm not going to tell you what money really is because I'm not a financial guru, but I will tell you someone very special on this app by the name of Mark Moss, and I'm going to link his account in the description of the video below. He is literally a genius, and by following his advice, I have made a lot of money. I've also learned about what money really is. I also want you to look into the work of Lynn Alden. I'm going to link her latest book in the description of the video below, which is Broken Money, so that you can start to learn about what money really is, how money's changing, and how you can become an adopter of potentially new money that is going to make you significantly more wealthy over time. Tip number 6, stop hating money. I am always in awe of how many people in my community dislike money and actually verbalize that they hate money. Think of it this way. If you want money to be your friend or abundance to be your friend, and you keep saying that you hate money, do you think that you're going to attract it? Probably not. Remember, words are spells. This center of consciousness, which is your throat chakra, literally has vibrations that send out into the universe that impact the quantum field of consciousness and help you to manifest your experience. So if you're always talking badly about money, you're saying things like, I hate money, or you're saying things like, I hate what money does to people, or I hate that I need money, the universe gets that. It literally feels that, and it responds in turn. So you don't have to say things like, I love money, but you can say things like, I'm getting increasingly more comfortable with money. I am good with money. I like the idea of having more money. I like the idea of having more money so that I can help more people. So just take the word hate out of your vocabulary. Now, before we move on to tip number 7, let me know in the comments below if you're one of those people who struggle with really disliking money, because maybe we can come up with a couple of personal affirmations for you that are most fitting so that you can really open to receive and attract the abundance that you desire and deserve. Tip number 7, you have to know the end before you know the means of manifesting money. What does that mean? That means that you have to have a very clear picture in your awareness about what money's going to do for you. When you think about your abundance, what exactly is it going to do for you? Are you going to buy a penthouse in Paris or a cabin off grid? Maybe you just want a lot of money to quit your job, but that's not exactly what it's going to do for you. There is something about money that is going to help your experience. Remember, you are not the creator of your reality. You are the creator of your life experience. If you were the creator of your reality, you would have not created a worldwide sickness that required you to stay indoors and wear masks, nor would you have created the loss of a loved one or gas prices at $5, $6, or even $7 if you live in LA. And I know you've heard me say it before, but it's really important that you understand that you don't create your reality, you create your experience inside of a much larger co-created reality. And if you are going to experience the abundance that you desire and deserve, you really have to know what the end game is for you. What is the experience? Drop me a comment below. Let me know how you intend to experience the abundance that you desire and deserve, and that you're going to attract using these 7 tips.